No hints, no references, and no more helping hands. Our final bunch of participants are ready. The stage is set and the pressure is on. Namaskar, Adab, and welcome to Know Your Constitution semi-final number 4. They're all placed very well, being the final group. They've seen everybody else and have thought their strategies through to the T. And why not? The pinnacle of Constitution quiz is a battle worth its weight in gold. From Doordarshan Kendra, Delhi, this is your host Ajay Punya, bringing to you the celebration of 70th anniversary of our Constitution's adoption by engaging school students in an inter-school Constitution quiz. Our contestants are all superstars in their own right, for they've scaled many barriers to be here, but complacency won't set in just yet. Instead, they promise to make this quiz very exciting. Paraphrasing Dr. Ambedkar, nobody holds any patent rights in the fundamental ideas of excellence. Quickly, let's get familiar with these teams. As Team Justice, we have Cambridge School from Noida, represented by Jyotika and Kartik.
Kartik Kalra from Cambridge School, Noida. I'm in class 11. Now, preparing for this quiz has made us realize the ethical value and how majestic the document at hand which we are discussing is.
My name is Jyotika Tomar. I'm from Cambridge School, Noida. It is of paramount importance that we go and we actually analyze and understand, appreciate what the founding members of, say, the Constituent Assembly had in mind, envisioned for the country moving forward, and what they wanted to provide to each and every citizen of the country.
On Team Liberty is Maharaja Agarsain from Ashok, Vihar, Somya and Rishabh.
Hello everyone, my name is Somya Singhal from Maharaja Agarsain Public School. I am currently studying in class 10th, and according to me, Constitution, everyone should know what is written in the Constitution and abide by its rule and regulation and become an ideal citizen.
I am Rishabh Gupta from Maharaja Agarsain Public School, studying in 10th standard. What I like about the Indian Constitution is it has passed and aced the test of the time, a very unequivocal document, and is thus after 70 years of India becoming republic, the document is still valid. What makes it the most amazing constitution in the whole world.
Across to my left is Team Equality, represented by Aryan and Dhrub from Sun Valley, Vaishali.
I am Aryan Nirala of class 9th from Sun Valley International. It's very important for a country to have constitution, and it's a very good initiative by DD National to organize such quizzes.
Hello, my name is Chatterjee. I'm currently studying in class 8 in Sun Valley International School. The initiative taken by DD National for organizing the Indian Constitution quiz has been a great benefit for all the students.
And finally, on Team Fraternity, we have NK Bagrodia School from Dwarka, Riya and Surabhi.
Hi, my name is Riya Sharma and I am from NK Bagrodia Public School. It's a very great initiative by Doordarshan. Since a lot of people do not have a very deep knowledge about Constitution, so this is helping us to gain a lot of knowledge.
Hello, my name is Surabhi Chhikara. I'm from NK Bagrodia too. This has made me realize that how various organizations are contributing their part to making the living document, our Constitution, come alive for the youth of today.
All these teams have been impressive in the build-up to today's quiz, and now they need to continue with the momentum to sail through. That's easier said than done though. It's time to begin round 1. It's called Clutopia. 5 questions, each with 3 clues. 10 points if you hit the buzzer on the first one, 7 on the second, 4 on the third, a flat -5 if you give me a wrong answer on the buzzer. There's 1 buzzer per clue, so go full throttle. Question 1, first clue on your screen now. This is the current structural arrangement of Rajya Sabha. What do the white dots at the very end represent? It's Team Equality that wants to go for the first one.
Nominated members.
The
Nominated members.
Nominated members, that is incorrect. That's a -5. Team Equality, we move on to Team Justice has hit the buzzer for the second clue. Your answer is?
Right, so as the Rajya Sabha has 250 members, 245 are filled, those are 5 empty seats.
Is correct. That's the answer. The vacant or empty seats generally left alone by people who pass away or people who retire. Those are the seats that are represented in those white dots on your screen. Good answer there. Team Justice, that's what I was looking for. -5 to Team Equality, +7 to Team Justice. Well done. We move on to question number 2 now. Swaran Singh was India's longest serving Union Cabinet Minister. In 1976, he was entrusted with amendment to the Constitution. What did his committee add to the Constitution, of which there were 10 components, but since 2002 has 11? It's Team Liberty that's gone for it. Your answer?
Fundamental duties.
Is correct. That is correct. Indeed. Earlier there were 10, now there are 11. Indeed, fundamental duties. 10 points to Team Liberty on the very first attempt. Well done. Now for question number 3. In 2015, when Barack Obama visited India, he was given the first telegram ever sent from US to India, sent by Dean Acheson to this person. On December 9, 1946, when the Constituent Assembly met for the first time, he was its first president, a position he held only for 2 days. Who is he? Team Equality?
Sachidanand Sinha.
Is correct. That's the answer, Dr. Sachidanand Sinha. Very well done, Team Equality. You got a negative earlier, now you get a plus 10, so brings you back into positive ways in this quiz. 10 points to you. Question number 4. In 1979, Kapila Hingorani fought a case called Husainara Khatun versus State of Bihar. Seeing the success of this case, many such cases were filed, and thus she is said to be the mother of what legal practice that is in consonance with the principles enshrined in Article 39A. Right, Team Justice has hit the buzzer. Your answer is?
Public interest litigation.
Or PILs is correct. That's the answer. She's the mother of public interest litigations in India. Very well identified there by Team Justice. Luck of the draw. Okay, well done. On a question on the judiciary system of India. Well done. 10 points to you. Team A. Final question, round 1 on your screen. On 20th February 1980, a black bronze sculpture by Chintamani Kar of Mother India, sheltering the Republic of India, represented by a child, was installed in the lawn of what constitutional authority? You see that visual of the sculpture? It's present in the lawns of what constitutional authority? For 10 points. No one trying. So I'll move on to the second clue for 7. It's Team Liberty that's gone for it. Your answer is?
Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court of India. Absolutely. Good answer there by Team B from Maharaja Agarsain. That gets you 7. And with that, we come to the end of round 1. Was a good enough round this. All teams marking their presence felt, but only one team will ascend the pinnacle of semi-final glory. Let's take a look at the scores after round 1. Team Justice, you're on 17 points at the end of round 1, and so is Team Liberty. Both of you are tied at 17. Team Equality, you're on 5, and Team Fraternity, you will open your account. You're still on 0. The scoreboard is a must-visit destination since it shows a couple of teams on an equal footing, which means the game will almost start from scratch for a couple of teams. We threw with one round and it feels the starters haven't even arrived yet. But now comes the main course. If you aren't prepared, get your house in order or get ready to clean up. We're ready now for round 2. It's called course correction. 8 questions, 4 pass clockwise, 4 pass reverse. 10 points to whoever gives me the right answer. There are no negatives. So please keep guessing and try to humor me. Maybe, just maybe, I will sneak in some points in your account later. Right, so we shall begin. First question for Team Justice on your screen. Here it comes. As per Article 344(1) and 351 of the Indian Constitution, the 8th schedule includes the recognition of 22 languages. 2 of these languages get their names from regions outside India. Please give me both. Get their names from regions outside India.
Methi and Konkani language.
Passes to Team Liberty.
Nepali and Sindhi.
Is correct. Absolutely on both accounts. Nepali and Sindhi. Good answer there, Team Liberty. That's a plus 10 added to your account. Well done. Now, next question, Team Equality, you're direct. Listen to the audio. Question follows.
धर्म, नस्ल, जाति, लिंग, जन्म स्थान या इनमें से किसी भी आधार पर राज्य अपने किसी भी नागरिक से कोई भेदभाव नहीं करेगा।
Please identify the voice and also tell me what is the speaker describing here.
Speaker is describing Article 15.
Okay. And the voice? Who's the speaker?
B.R. Ambedkar.
Passes to Team Fraternity.
The article is right to equality.
Okay. And the speaker?
The speaker is Jawaharlal Nehru.
Jawaharlal Nehru. Passes Team Justice.
All right, sure. 14 to 18, right to equality. And the speaker, maybe Mahatma Gandhi.
Alright, passes Liberty.
Article 15 and Ayushman Khurrana.
Is a completely correct answer. This is indeed Article 15, and that was Ayushman Khurrana's voice and not of any of those political leaders that you mentioned. Good answer, Team Liberty. It is indeed Ayushman Khurrana and Article 15. Full 10 points to you. Absolutely. Team Equality, you got half the job done, but since they completed, so they get full points. But what I will do instead is I'll give you another direct question. Okay, here's your question, Team Equality. Nand Kumar Sai is the current chairman of NCST, a constitutional body established through the 89th Amendment Act 2003. Please expand NCST.
National Commission for Scheduled Tribes.
Is correct. That's the answer. This is indeed National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. You missed your previous direct, but you didn't do that. This time you got it correct absolutely perfectly. 10 points, Team Equality. Final question of the clockwise order of passing is for Team Fraternity. Here's your question. One of the many Kala Bhavan artists associated with the artwork in the Constitution was Kripal Singh Shekhawat from Rajasthan, who went on to revive what traditional craft from near extinction? You can see Mr. Kripal Singh Shekhawat as well. What traditional craft did he revive?
That of making spices.
The art of making spices. Okay. Passes Team Justice. No. I will pass to Team Liberty.
Katputli Khel.
Katputli passes to Team Equality.
Borders.
Borders.
Decorating borders, making borders.
On fabric. Okay. No. It is indeed the Jaipur blue pottery is what I was looking for. From Rajasthan, went back and revived the Jaipur blue pottery. Generally performed on ceramics, not so much on cloth. Hard luck to all the teams. Nobody answered this, but no points taken away either. So we will continue with the second half of this round. We'll start with Team Fraternity and we'll pass in reverse. Team Fraternity, your question. Which civil code created in 1870 is dependent on a civil code formed in 1867 of a European country and has various sections, such as the ones that you see on screen. One of them giving out the date 3rd November 1910. What civil code created in 1870 is this?
Uniform Civil Code.
The Uniform Civil Code. That's incorrect. Passes to Team Equality.
Related to marriage.
So, marriage civil code, and the European country in question would be?
French, France.
Passes.
Might be borrowed from Napoleonic Civil Code. Might be.
And so what is this?
Something related to divorce.
Justice?
Looking at the language, it seems to be from Italy.
All right, maybe the Civil Procedure Code inspired from Italy.
Wrong direction. Not Italian either. This is the Goa Civil Code that still exists in some form and shape. It was from Portuguese, but that was the European country in question. Nobody answered this. Another question missed by all teams, but that's okay. We move on to our next question, which will be a direct for Team Equality. Here's your question. In the question hour of the Lok Sabha, which is the first hour of the Parliament, there are two types of questions: start questions and non-start questions. In terms of receiving an answer, what is the difference between the start questions and the non-start questions? If you get the order wrong, I will still give you points. Okay?
In one we have to speak and in other we have to write and tell.
In one you have to speak, okay, and the other one you're saying that you have to write down the answer. That is correct. That's the answer that I was looking for. Non-start questions are expected to have a written reply, whereas start questions need an oral answer. Right, well done, good answer there, Equality. You gave me an oral answer, so that makes it a start question, a full 10-pointer for you. Well done. 10 points now to Team Equality, and now the next question will be for Team Liberty. Here's your direct. This constitutional body acts under the authority of Constitution as per Article 324 and subsequently enacted Representation of the People Act. Formed one day before India became a republic in 1950, which autonomous constitutional authority am I speaking of? What constitutional authority am I speaking of?
Election Commission
of India is correct. That's the answer. This is the Election Commission of India. Perhaps a guess, but as long as you get it right, you get 10. Well done, Team Liberty. Direct question, direct answer. This was indeed the Election Commission of India. Now, for the final question of this round, that's for Team Justice. On your screen, here it is. Prior to 2019, Jammu Kashmir had a bicameral legislature with a legislative assembly and a legislative council. According to section 47 of the then constitution, the legislative assembly comprised of 111 members. However, as per section 48, 24 seats in the legislative assembly remained vacant and the strength of the assembly was 87. Why?
Alright, so in case the number of individuals sitting in the Legislative Assembly had decreased, it must have been because certain areas of Jammu and Kashmir weren't in direct control of the present administration there, and therefore elections over there could not be conducted.
Passes. Any guesses?
I think might be reserved in those areas over which China and Pakistan have control.
Reserved for areas where
As
China and Pakistan
India, Kashmir, the Kashmir part, India recognizes the whole Kashmir as its part.
The right answer is because the rest of the seats were lied in territories occupied by Pakistan. Right? The closest answer that I got came from NK Bagrodia, so I'll give you 5 points for that. Right, so 5 points to you. Right, so that's the end of round 2. That was round 2 for you. Seems like it was a game changer for a team here. Leading the peloton a comfortable distance before the finish might just keep you in good stead. Who knows, but what we do know is that it's score check time, so we'll take a look at the scores now. Team Justice, you're on 17 points. Team Liberty, you are leading with a score of 47. Team Equality, you're on 25, and with that 5-pointer, Team Fraternity is on 5 points. A lead is now building up for Maharaja Agarsain, Team Liberty, but it wasn't for nothing that I spoke so highly of our remaining teams. The final round of Know Your Constitution semi-final number 4. All the 4 teams have arrived here by their sheer ability and will certainly back themselves to push through the final. But at this fork in the road, only one team will go through. At this point, Maharaja Agarsain is looking good for that. It's time for the others to rise and shine. The final round is here. It's round 3 called Who Dares Wins. 4 multiple choice questions on the buzzer, each followed by a true-false on the bonus. 10 minus 5 for the first team on the buzzer. 2 more teams will also get to attempt for 5 and minus 5. If you give me a right answer, a follow-up bonus, which will be true or false, will be for 5 points to you if correct. But if you're incorrect, you get a minus 5 and everybody else gets plus 5. So, attempting the bonus is not mandatory. You can let it go for some other team on the buzzer for 5 if correct, but minus 5 to them and plus 5 to the others if incorrect. Time for you to break free from the shackles. Question 1 is now on your screen here. The 6th schedule of the Constitution deals with the administration of the tribal areas in 4 northeastern states as per Article 244. Which of these states does not find mention in the 6th schedule? Is it A, Assam? Is it B, Tripura? Is it C, Manipur? Or is it D, Meghalaya? It's Team Liberty that's gone for it. Your answer is?
A, Assam.
Assam, I'm afraid that is incorrect. That's a minus 5. Team Justice. Meghalaya, that is incorrect as well. That's a minus 5 to you. Team Equality has gone for it.
Tripura.
Tripura, that is incorrect as well. I'm afraid all 3 of you missed out on this question. The right answer was Manipur. The answers that you gave me were the ones that do find mention in the 6th schedule. But we won't play a bonus because nobody got a right answer. So we will move on to the second question that's common to all of you on the buzzer. Here it comes. As of December 1947, the assembly had 299 members. 229 members elected from 12 Indian provinces and 70 members nominated from 29 princely states. Which province contributed the highest number of members to the Constituent Assembly of India? Team Equality?
United Provinces.
Is correct. That's the answer. It is indeed United Provinces. That's a plus 10 to you. Very good. Very well identified. And now you get a follow-up bonus. You can decide to not answer after taking a look at it. Okay? Here's your statement. Only 2 vice presidents of India have been elected twice consecutively. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan and Muhammad Hamid Ansari. Others on the buzzer?
True.
You are attempting and you think this is true. There is nobody else in this list. That's what you're hoping? Is correct. That's the answer. Good answer. Plus 5 team equality. There is nobody else in this list. So 10 and 5 makes that a 15 for you on this question. We move on to question number 3. Under Article 112 of the Constitution, the central government is constitutionally bound to lay down India's annual financial report. The report is commonly known as the Union Budget of India. Which finance minister has presented the most number of budgets, a total of 10? Is it A. P. Chidambaram? Is it B. Pranab Mukherjee? Is it C. Dr. Manmohan Singh? Or is it D. Morarji Desai? Team equality again.
Morarji Desai.
He's presented 10 budgets. Is correct. That's the answer. Indeed, Morarji Desai. That's another tenner for Team Equality. Sun Valley trying to find their way back into this quiz. I'll help you with that by giving you a bonus. Let's see if you can get it correct. Here's your statement. B.N. Rao was the first Indian to become a judge at the International Court of Justice. He was the constitutional advisor of India's Constituent Assembly. In 1947, he assisted in drafting the early constitution of Bhutan. True or false? Team Liberty has shown interest, but they will wait. You don't want to attempt? Okay, so we let it go for Team Liberty. True or false?
False.
False. Why?
He drafted the early constitution of Myanmar.
Is correct. He did that for Burma or Myanmar. Absolutely. Plus 5 to Team Liberty, but Team Equality gets to keep their 10 points safe. Very good. Good quizzing all around. One team gets a 10, the other gets a 5, and we're now at the final question. In July 2018, Lok Sabha saw its 27th motion of no confidence against the incumbent government. Who moved the first ever no confidence motion in August 1963 against the Nehru government after the India-China war? Is it A. J.B. Kriplani? Is it B. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? Is it C. Sheikh Abdullah? Or is it D. C. Raj Gopalachari? Who's trying on the buzzer? Perhaps if you're not winning, you should, because you have run out of opportunities. This is the last question. Somebody needs to go for it. Okay, Team Justice has decided to go for it. Your answer is?
J.B. Kriplani.
Is correct. That's the answer. This is indeed J.B. Kriplani. That's a plus 10 to you, Team Justice. Very good answer. And now you also get a bonus. Here's your question. The missing word in this Amul ad is Aadhaar. Team Equality has shown interest, but they will wait.
Alright, so in case the missing word is given, what are we required to?
The missing word is not given. It says Har Nivasi ko blank. Where is it given? You have the same screen as me, right? Yeah. So the word that is blanked out, I'm saying that the missing word is Aadhaar. True or false? You can choose to let go if you're not too sure.
True.
You will attempt? You think it is? You think it is true? It says Har Nivasi ko Aadhaar.
Yes.
Well, that doesn't make no rhyming scheme because that's wrong. This is Har Nivasi ko privacy. They wanted to keep the rhyming scheme intact. There is a Aadhaar logo in the visual. Perhaps that got you confused. That is incorrect. That's a -5 to Team Justice, +5 to everybody else, all the other 3 teams. And with that, we come to the wonderful, wonderful 4th semi-final. Right, nothing less than ordinary that. Let's go straight into the scorecard and see which team progresses to the final from here. Team Justice finishes with a score of 17. Team Liberty finishes with a score of a very important 52, because just 2 points behind is Team Equality. They finish with a score of 50. And Team Fraternity, you finish with a score of 10. So that means finishing top of the pile and moving ahead with a slender margin of victory is our winner from the 4th semi-final, and that is Maharaja Agarsain from Ashok Vihar. Congratulations. Wonderful performance. The transition to becoming the Mr. and Miss Know-It-Alls made a huge impact to their destiny in this quiz. Super performance and an even better strategic play. Other teams, you can be mighty proud of yourselves. Well done, each one of you. And now to our viewers, the next episode will be the big final. So I'll let this couplet do all the build-up on behalf of the teams for the monumental occasion. कभी महक की तरह हम गुलों से उड़ते हैं, कभी धुएं की तरह पर्वतों से उड़ते हैं. ये कैंचियां हमें उड़ने से खाक रोकेंगी कि हम परों से नहीं हौसलों से उड़ते हैं. Goodbye. See you at the final.